Elliott, an action-packed game, ends in defeat. What are your thoughts?
I thought we played well. I thought first half we were good. Good intensity, good movement up the pitch, moved the ball relatively well. Nice to get a goal. Probably could have had a couple more to maybe see the game through potentially. But we're going to talk about referees ultimately, aren't we? I mean, I've never seen a game like it. Obviously, I've seen the footage back, and it's never been a red card. The lad goes down far too easy. And he's won it really ultimately. How easy he goes down, very theatrical, and the referee's bought it. And yeah, it's just never, like I say, it's never been a red card. Frustrated because things in the first half, little nudges in the back and throw-ins, especially in front of us in the dugout, not giving our way. All of a sudden, we do one and it goes their way, and it just felt like we didn't get the rub of the green from the officials tonight. I don't know why they're mic'd up, because I'm not too sure how much they help each other. It's supposed to be there to help. The fourth official's supposed to have an input, and it just seems to be that once one says something, they all sort of follow the party line. So yeah, just can't believe it, if I'm brutally honest. I can't believe that we haven't come away with something within that game. The fact that they've had 2 penalties. All right, I know the second one clearly is a penalty. Whether he's offside against touch and go, he might just be on. The first penalty, and again, it's a soft one. But I've just felt the referee was very much like that all game. So not taking anything away from the lads. Lads were terrific. Plenty of graft, plenty of hard work, plenty of desire, plenty of character. With 10 men, yeah, I know, they've got to add moments, but ultimately, we created some nearly moments ourselves, and I'm chuffed to bits with how we've played, but disappointed that we've lost the game. It's a game that we should never win, but we don't win it because ultimately, there's a decision made which is clearly wrong, and then it baffles me. Carl makes an unbelievable save from the penalty. He's got 2 hands on the ball, and the kid comes and wipes him out, but because he's allowed to come. What I was told was because he's made a genuine attempt to win the ball, which he clearly didn't. He just gets away with a yellow card. So for me, if he's booking him, it should be something that's more severe because, again, just another decision that he got wrong.
And you mentioned the red card really sort of turning the game on its head. How disappointed and how much did you feel the boys deserved at least a point from the game with how they reacted?
Yeah, we did. It's a sucker punch. We deserved a lot more in the game. 10 men, the work rate of the team, some of the stuff that we played in moments, we still found spare players in the middle of the pitch. We were still being a threat. So, yeah, it's a tough one, it's a tough one. But yeah, it's. I think ultimately it's nothing to do with what the lads have done, because I think they've all put a shift in and they've all worked hard. Yeah, we're disappointed with the goal that we've conceded from a set play, but ultimately if it's 11v11, I don't think that the result would be what it is.
And just moving on to Saturday now, how important is it to get tonight out of the system despite the performance and go again?
Well, there's going to be a lot of frustration. There is a lot of frustration. The lads are really frustrated with how tonight's gone. We're disappointed to lose the game. It's a game, like I've said, we shouldn't lose, and we shouldn't have lost it. But ultimately, for me, and this is just my opinion, and I'm sure other people will think otherwise, ultimately the game turned on its head with a really, really poor decision.